Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hopefully it's happy for you guys. Good to be here. Hopefully you find some silver tonight.
John Blair says Silver Chud says Hump Day is Silver Day.
Hump Day is Silver Day. I hope it's Silver Day. We'll have to see if it is. That being said, we have a lot of boxes to choose from. W Bank gave me 3 boxes today, so I put W2 on the top. W2, 1 and 3. T-Loom, M-Loom. Is it M-Loom? It's M-Loom 2. I was like, I don't think we have an M-Loom. M-Loom 2, LP2, P2, and then LW1. All kinds of boxes. Hopefully we have silver. We did get silver last stream, a 40 and a 90.
Hi, Zach Eddie.
Would be nice to get some again today, especially with silver now at $65 and holding. So what's that, Silver Chupa? I know, what is silver?
Kyle Preston, 30 months. Thank you for your RFT Club membership.
Thank you, Kyle.
I am a little bit.
Give me 1 second, guys. I am taking down...
Michael Shank, hi, Attaway Tackle.
All right. I'm taking down... We are out of the products of the privies until Saturday. So I have to change that. We sold the last ones that I wanted to sell today. And the rest will be on the Whatnot stream on Saturday. It's the last, I guess, 50, maybe 60. And they're the ones with the extra bag marks.
Hi, Zach,
but I feel more comfortable selling them with you seeing them
Justin.
than selling them from the site where you're going to get one. There might be some better ones in there. If I find a few extras, I'll throw them on the site. But I meant to take that down.
Stargazer, 46 months. Hello, everyone. Let's go silver. Squirreling Silver says 66 months. Howdy, Rob and Charlani. Got my silver pack in Skunk Round. Skunk Round looks a lot better in hand than on this show. I like it.
You're welcome. Thank you, brother. And just for you guys to know, we have 3 Morgans in the pack today. Melt's like 150, 150. So we're starting it under Morgan Melt. There's 3 Morgans in both packs, or 3 per pack. So you're guaranteed 3 Morgans, and if you get skunked, you're guaranteed a Skunk Round plus another 90. So you're sitting around 175, 180, 190 with the Skunk Round break even. Anything more than 190, you're hoping to find something. But you could. You never know.
Don Martin, thank you for your $10 American money.
Thank you, Don.
Silverlicious sells.
I do like it.
Trash Man is at 180. And James Best is at 185. Yeah, Privy in the Wild.
Privy in the Wild, crazy.
Stuff.
You know what? I was not expecting that. And I never even saw a Philadelphia declaration quarter. All I saw was the Denvers. We had 1, I think, in one box. Maybe it was 2. We had 3 in the next box. And then we had 4 plus the Privy in that box. So get those quarter boxes. You never know.
Savvy Sparrow is at 205.
I actually flipped it up because it has shoulder damage.
Taylor Tripp says,
right
I got
there.
all my Barber Dimes in yesterday and they look great. Thank y'all.
You're welcome.
All right. Savvy Sparrow 205 once, twice, 5-4, 3-2-1.
And the savviest of all sparrows gets it. 205, Savvy Sparrow. So you're in good. You're going to get 190 back no matter what, and I paid for shipping. So if you were to say, hey, I got to pay $5, you're in for 195. Or you're in for 205. 195 is the minimum break-even value on a skunk. If you don't get skunked, then actually you got a dime because you're over 200. So really, you're at 200 right now out of 205. So we just got to find you a DDO or a handful of NIFCs or a couple of proofs, and you're back on top.
Ike Ant Last, thank you for...
I can't last. I can't last. I can't last.
I couldn't figure
I
it
can't
out.
last.
Thank you for gifting a membership. It looks like Nathaniel Pelton got that one.
W3's calling you, huh? All right, let's do W3. Let's do W3.
Thank you, Sloppy Stacks, for your 60-month RFT Rob Mob membership.
W3. Oh, the socks tonight. Listen, some of you might be too young to remember, or you know that the reruns go forever. We've got on Rose from the Golden Girls. Come on. Did you guys like Rose? Did you like Dorothy? Blair? Who was your favorite? Blair's. You know what? Blanche. I meant Blanche. Blanche might be my...
Dan Young.
Might be my favorite, actually.
Thank you. Dan Young, 1981, member for 63 months. Hi, Rob and Charlene. Completed a birth year set for my infant son. Now to find a frame for the coin.
Nice. That's always fun. And any silver enders?
Yeah, that show used to be on all the time. It's in syndication, like big time.
I think it's been on I think it'll continuously play forever. I think in the year 2150, there'll still be Golden Girls reruns playing. What I want to know is what time is the Three's Company reruns? Come on.
Thanks for having me for 5 years, says Sloppy Stacks. It wouldn't let me type anything. Oh, no.
Thank you, Sloppy Stacks. He's been around for a long time and a big member. A big member for a while.
Still haven't seen any Declaration of Independence quarters period yet here. Says Christopher Sherman. Just finally saw a Revolutionary War quarter in the wild last week.
I thought about doing a quarter box hunt on a stream for fun and see if we could find something in the wild live, but we'll have to see. Maybe that's something I consider for funsies.
K8 says, thank you, Rob, for the privy quarter. I should get it by Friday.
You're welcome.
Sighty Dog says, happy Wednesday, guys. How's the Texas heat? Miserable here in Oklahoma.
It's hot out here as well. It's hot out here as well.
Beachside says, Sophia was the best with her St. Olaf stories.
Sophia was good. Sophia was good.
IT love it. I found 3 buffalo nickels today, 36, 1934, and a 1926.
Can't get mad at that.
Nick Nair says, I am still torn between CAC and PCGS. I have 6 privies I need to send out.
Tough call. They're both good. You know, some would argue PCGS is the best. Some would argue that the NGC slabs are cool. Some would say that CAC... You're not going to go wrong with it being cacked either.
Richard Sappington says, I missed last Friday due to ZZ Top concert. It was so much fun. The music was cranking, and halfway through, they popped a fuse. After a 15-minute pause, we were back to great music. Oh, yeah. Let's find silver.
ZZ Top. Remember when they were trying... advertising companies are trying to pay them $1 million to shave their beards and they wouldn't, and this is back when $1 million was worth like
a lot,
3 or 2.5 million today, maybe even more.
Got a nice cooling rain going here now. Great to have windows open, says Squirreling Silver.
Holy cow, you okay, Shalani?
I am so tired. I've been up since the butt crack of dawn. And the fan is messing with my eyeballs. And I'm cold. Bad time right now. You mentioned doing a penny box live. I vote for a penny box, says Michael Shank.
That might be fun too. Definitely would be a fun one. That is on the cards, or in the cards for sure. Once we finish the rest of the main privies this Saturday, I can get back to regularly scheduled programming and some extra goodies as well. But yeah, it's been hectic.
James McCree says, sent one of mine to Pat today. I'm assuming he means it's one of his privies.
Must be.
John Blair says, funny, I got 4 steel cents out of Coinstar the other day.
You're not mad at grabbing 4 of those.
Hi, Beth. Beth says, my 1862 British penny turned out to be a magic coin. Bummer.
That's kind of a bummer. But yeah, the double-headed, man, you got to remember, there's almost no way the minting process would have it. The only time you get a double-header is on the same side when it's struck twice, but not front and back. If you think about it, the only way it would happen is it'd have to strike the front, stick to it, the coin flips around, falls back into the into position of the collar, and then gets restruck again. So you'd have a front and a back on one side and a front on the other and a front and a back on the other, I guess. And that would take some craziness.
No, Vic, not at all. My butt crack got up a little after dawn, says Jan. Crack of dawn, 10:15. No, definitely no. Is it okay if I turn the fan off?
If you need to do that.
I need to do that. It's literally killing my eyes.
Gonna get hot in here now.
Well, that's okay. For a second.
My
eyes are like...
I have 1,000 lights on, so there's a lot of heat generated in this room. All right. Come on, no fines yet. W3, really, Savvy Sparrow? W2 is the Hall of Fame box of all time. She's like, yeah, but no one's ever chose a W3. And you know what? It's been a long time since we had a W3 chosen. So you know what? That could be a good play. But right now, it's not in play because we're on roll 14 and we don't have fines.
Rob Shale says, I noticed you found that privy quarter in box 55. That's your number, isn't it?
You know what? That is my number, and that's crazy as well. I only added a 6th box because I looked at the video footage. I was like, man, this is going to be a 9-minute video with absolutely hardly any good finds. And I'm glad I did because I was going to go to 7th box if I had to.
Hi, Southern Metal. Savvy says, thank you for being a friend, Rob. Got my beautiful Ascension Liberty. What a stunner.
I know. Aren't those Ascensions awesome with the purple slabs too? So beautiful.
Late stepmom was a cop. I still use her name for that time of the morning. Oh, dark 30. Yeah.
Oh, dark 30.
He probably won't because Kai is not allowed upstairs, actually.
Kai will never come. I think that
if we called him,
I think if a fight ensued and we called him, he still would be confused. He still would be confused. Wait, I'm allowed upstairs for the first time in my life? Well, that's not true. Not the first time.
He's actually been up here when we had that cold thing because he slept with us.
Correct. When it was cold and when my daughter would sometimes bring her in a room once in a blue moon when she still stayed with us years ago.
Savvy says, it's okay. I won't mind getting a nice skunk coin.
Well, we'll see. It's early to say skunk, but we have nothing through the first 17 rolls. Make that 18 unless we find something fun in here.
Hi, Nathan.
We're due for a magic coin. We're due for a foreign coin. Either of those would be fun as well.
Type QQQ before your question. Helps me see it. I'll do my best to read it out loud. Timing is key.
You thinking eat here then? Or are you thinking you might be okay later?
Let's just wait and see how it is at the end. I have a whole bunch of this.
Oh. Whole bunch of the wake up juice? Mm-hmm. Come on! Listen, Savvy. I know you don't mind a skunk, but I don't want one. We have 233 silvers on the year. It's not a bad year for 114 boxes live for sure. Still averaging more than 2 per box average on the year. Trying to stay ahead of that pace.
Jan, you did. So picked up a Jefferson P Mint quarter roll. Thoughts on opening versus not?
A Jefferson Privy. Oh, P Mint? You picked it up where? From an eBay seller or from a bank? Or how did you acquire it? If you got it from someone on eBay, and I'm not knocking eBay because I sell there too, but they probably searched half the box and had 0 and started selling rolls. So I would say probably not if you paid for it. Maybe wait and sell it down the road. If you got it from a bank, I would say why not? Why not? Look into it. Worst case is you still get your 10 bucks back. Best case is you find a privy. Worst case is you get your 10 bucks back. And the second worst case is you could have sold the roll for 30 bucks or something.
Hi, Michelle Blue. Hello from Hollywood. Create Craft says, good evening and happy hump day, RFT and friends. Got 25 silver quarters, 625 face for 43.4-ish times yesterday.
That's a good price.
Yes. Yeah, he said, gotta love my silver dealer.
Yeah, once you have a good relationship with a silver dealer, they'll give you good deals. They'll still make their money, but they don't need to make as much if you're a regular buyer. They know you'll keep coming back, and they want you to.
Savvy says, of course I still want silver, so let's go.
Yeah, we still want to find it if we can.
Hi, Man of Silver.
Man of Silver, what's up, brother?
Kittle says, mint wrapped from mint website, keep sealed.
Yeah, oh yeah, you know, that's a good point, kiddo, yes. If you got it from the mint, and it's in the mint wrapping, then yes, keep it sealed.
What's the most common foreign coin you find in a box of halves?
It's been a while, but we find British pennies probably the most. I would, or Panamanian half dollars, 50-cent pieces. We have found probably the most British pennies and Panamanian half coins. The whole reason we went to Proof, NIFC, and Miscellaneous is we had a box years ago that had 7 Panamanian 50 or medio centavos or whatever it was. Medio Balboas. They all were clad, but we had like 7 in a box.
Hi, Wyatt Arrington. What does Rob's crystal ball say about where silver is headed? Asks Sniffnap.
I don't have a crystal ball, but I did do a video and I said, this is back in, maybe it was January, maybe as late as early February, that I did a video saying what are the 3 different silver scenarios when it was like $100 an ounce then. And I said the most realistic, in my opinion, was $65 to $75 by the end of August. We happen to be at $65 right now, so we're right in that where I said was the most realistic spot by the end of August. So
Bio True Eye Drops, the best ever and don't sting. I think it was just my eyes are tired. I've been looking at a computer screen for a lot of hours today. My eyes are just tired, but the fan is what was making them water so badly. Now they're good. But Rob's right now. It's hot now. It's getting hot.
It'll be okay for a little bit. It'll get hotter.
Do you have any more vintage RFT rounds for sale? I was trying to bid for my phone while on vacation, says Jeff.
Jeff, not at the moment. If I get some more, if I find some more listed, if people contact me about selling one that they got from a coin shop, then yes, I will definitely have more. But right now, we are all caught up on those things. I don't have any more in stock available.
Hi, Resin.
What's up, Resin?
He did Robert, and there's no reason to share about the second box. The first box was good, and the second box wasn't as good, but it was still a good box. Bauman says, what are some tips for trying to have a good relationship with your dump bank? I recently moved to Hawaii, and every time I drop off, I get passive-aggressive questions. Yeah, you gotta be really nice, Bauman.
You gotta be really nice, and if you see them, then, you know, when's the last time you treated them to some gift cards or a thank you note or anything that was something? When's the last time you walked in and just did business there? If your dump bank is only walk in once or twice a week and drop off coins and walk out like it's transactional, that's not the best way to do it.
Civ, should I open the Revolution and Work Orders double ender rolls or leave them and try to sell as whole rolls? Revolutionary Work Order double ender.
That's up to you. You don't need to see both ends. If it's got one on one end and it's the reverse on the other, you know what it is for the most part. That's what's nice about the 2026 quarters. They're all different designs, front and back, so you know what you got.
When are you going to drop the wheat penny bags?
I could drop them now, technically. I could drop them now. But I have one more purchase I'm considering making. What's this?
Hi, J-Dog. Thank you.
Just a nice 1981.
What does that mean, Brian Broussard? That time of life? What does that mean? And thank you, J-Dog.
Spam risk. Come on. So I don't know. I got a new phone. I don't know how to not answer it. Okay. I don't want to click a button. Charlie bought me a new technology phone, which I haven't used for any recordings yet, and I'm thinking about doing it, but I don't want to mess up and answer it. Man, that's a beat up. There's a
Oh,
few destroyed
no.
$half in this bunch.
Is it just me or has the mint quality gone down this year? I just sent back the Walker set for quality issues. Major disappointment, says Christopher Sherman.
You know, I would say with what they're trying to accomplish this year, there has been some quality concerns, but it's happened every year. It's happened every year. I think they have so many side projects and other projects going on. I think runtime on the machines is producing backlog, and so yeah, I think quality might be down. But I think there's always a percentage of coins that have quality issues. You just don't want to be that guy that or gal that gets those ones. All right, we're 41 rolls in with nothing. Savvy Sparrow. I know you wanted a skunk, but come on.
The 17, Vic.
What's the 17?
Your new phone.
Oh yeah, it's a 17. Listen, I will never get a new phone unless I'm talked into it. My last phone kept on not wanting to charge, so nothing's more frustrating than it going and then you finally get it set up. You go to sleep, you wake up the next morning, it's at 8% because it didn't charge. It was starting to become that.
My friend came across OBW 1977 Canadian penny roll and had already cracked it when he found out it was OBW. Is there any worth in pulling a couple out and shipping off for grading?
I mean, look at the grade values of those coins and look at what you're spending. A high grade MS 66 or 65 Canadian 77 penny probably doesn't barely cover grading costs, to be honest.
Beachside says, I got one of the Paul Hollis signed cards in my Best of the Mint Walking Liberty. I think he did $250 per release.
Well, then you got lucky. You're one of the lucky ones. I don't know, Savvy Sparrow. It's getting scarier and scarier. Looks like we're going to be getting you a 90 and a skunk round. So be thinking about which 90 you want, Benji Walker or Kennedy, unless we get lucky out of nowhere. But W3 is not produced at all. Jan was happy with the W bank, but W3 is the quiet killer right now. Let me see what this says off camera. Oh, it says Stonewall Jackson. Stonewall Jackson! Who writes Stonewall Jackson on a coin? Right there. Stonewall Jackson.
Can you add copper prices below the silver prices, asks Beth.
Well, then I could also add gold and then platinum and palladium, and then all of a sudden we're adding it. But could I? Yes. Does it change often enough, big enough to make it worth putting there? Probably not. You know, the only reason I have silver there is we hunt for silver and I sell silver. So I like everyone to know what the spot price is.
Subway Rider says, I found a 1961 MSP when I was in Deer Park recently.
Can't get mad at that. All right, Savvy. Listen, I'm sorry, but that's what we call a complete skunker. Benji, Walker, or Kennedy, and let me grab your skunk round. Benji, Walker, or Kennedy, and let me grab your skunk round.
I see Create Craft telling Zach Eddie prayers. I think I might have missed whatever you said, so hopefully you're doing all good. Just wondering, DMC Coins is asking if you saw his...
I did see it, brother. Listen, whatever you think is fair. Whatever you think is fair, I'm good with. Propose an exact trade number, and I'll do it for you. I saw it. I didn't know what to write, to be honest. Just give me something fair, and I'm good. You've been around long enough.
Yeah.
Savvy Sparrow. Let me try to find your comment for a Benji, Walker, or Kennedy.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening, so I wasn't looking out for it.
Maybe I missed it too.
I don't see it. So ask again.
Walker, my first. Okay, we'll get silver next time. You're right. Maybe we will. Skunk round number 78. She's a beauty. And a Walker for the collection. Oops. Guess we helped to grab a Walker roll. Let's go at 1935 at a Philly.
Yeah, we are running out of privy coins. The last ones will sell, will be on Whatnot on Saturday. That is, but yeah, 300 plus watching now versus the 1,000 who, yeah, they were here for the freebies, which some people are, but that's okay because some of y'all stuck too, which is awesome.
Listen, I have privy set aside. I have like 60 something, but I'm keeping them for Whatnot because they have the extra bag marks, and you got to see them so you know what you're paying for. In my opinion, don't want to sell them without someone seeing them. So if I happen to find 5 or 10, I'll post them between now and tomorrow, and I'll put my relisting on my website. But yeah, I tried to list a bunch. I had a few hundred left, and I listed them on eBay, and a guy bought me out. Like, literally bought me out. And he said, I'm taking all these because I want to submit them all. I'm like, all right, well, they have extra bag marks, but they should still grade, no problem. And he bought them all. So then I was like, well, all right, well, now I have none on eBay, and I left the ones here, and then I went back through them, and I kept the ones that I thought were pretty good, and then I was getting down to the end, and I was like, you know what, let me just pull them down. I got to look at these ones before I start selling anymore. I got to see what they look like.
Trash Man's at 180.
Three Morgans. I got to see what they look like because I'd hate for someone to pay the 140
nice
and then get one that they're not happy with. So,
James Best, 205.
I know, James. It's sitting right here. I'm probably going to use it as a giveaway. I wiped it with a lint-free cloth. The stuff that you clean your actual glasses with that comes in the glass case. I wiped it with that, got rid of the fingerprints, but it does have a pretty heavy scuff on his shoulder right there. That's pretty heavy.
Manticore, top bid 210.
Got a pretty heavy scuff there. The rest is okay. The rest of the coin is not bad. I mean, it's not a bad-looking circulated coin.
210 once.
But that scuff right there is pretty big. It's hard to see. There
twice.
It is. It's a pretty good scuff.
5-4-3-2-1. Sold Manticore for 210.
All right, Manticore, listen. Don't give up on W2, but don't be afraid of a Loomis. They've been tough lately, but you never know. It's your call, though. Manticore 210. He gets a silver dime. All right, let me add that to your package.
Am I supposed to do
No, not. We changed the way we do it to make it more realistic because this is not a freebie. He paid. All those times I've been adding it in.
Yeah.
It's good for tax records, but it still comes with this pack, so it's fine.
W-O. Loomis.
All right, which one? T-Loom or M-Loom? T-Loom or M-Loom 2? Maybe T-Loom. Manticore. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. Manticore.
Michelle Blue says, Rob, is my privy need to get graded as early fine?
Listen, from what someone said, you have 90 days.
Hi,
from the
Andrew
release date.
Rossi. Hello.
If
Happy
that's true
Wednesday.
for anyone you submit to, you're only halfway through it right now.
T-Loom.
You're only halfway through it right now. So there's still a chance. T-Loom, come over here. Where are you at? All right, listen, we'll try. Picked up quarter boxes today and got new ones. I'm like, not new ones that you like, 2025 ones. I'm like, come on, man. Not even a chance. But I still have 6 boxes on my table that I have to go through, and hopefully we find another privy.
Says, I have recently bought a cool 1918 Italian coin in decent shape. Who's the best for grading foreign?
NGC or PCS is fine for foreign. They're both fine for foreign. Personally, I think NGC might be slightly better for foreign.
And high Caribbean coins, by the way.
Mainly because they had they have the ancient department as well down there. I just feel like they've looked at more foreigns over time, but I could be wrong.
Thank you, John Blair, for your $5 American money.
John Blair.
Testing.
That is a test.
What is this button?
That is a test. Thank you, John Blair. I can attest to that. All right. Good luck.
Hi,
Chuck.
Robert Thomas. He said, I heard about this site 3 weeks ago and I ended up buying 4 privies.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. All the great ones have been sold. Okay, we're down to the last of the last of the lasts. There was the greatest ones in the beginning, the next greatest ones, then the pretty dang great ones, then the nice ones, then the pretty nice ones, then the extra bag mark ones, and now these are the extra. Read all about them, bag marks. Which means if you buy one now and whatnot, it'll be gradable, but it'll have extra bag marks.
All right, if you have a question you want me to ask Rob, if you put QQQ in front of it, it helps me to see it.
Okay, let's not go 2 skunks in a row, or at least let's get some stuff in this box. Anything. A proof, a couple of NIFCs, a foreign, a magic coin, just something that we can put our eyes upon and have fun seeing.
Andrew says hi.
Andrew!
Stuart Smith says hello from North Carolina.
Stuart Smith not messing around. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Your giveaway is on its way if that's the same Stuart Smith.
Rob, did you send your best graded four privies to CAC?
I did not send... I have not sent anything to CAC. And I wish I would have kept more privies. But... I do have a couple that I've kept that I didn't submit yet. That might go to someone else.
Rob said soon. He just said soon. There's no specific date.
Soon.
The wheat sacks.
Oh yeah. Hopefully I get them up by Saturday. And the reason I hopefully is I'm waiting on one more purchase to try to make the sacks a little better. I still think they'll be good wheat scent sacks, but it'd be nice to make them a smidge better. All right, we got a new person. We got a new person doing this. I don't know where the other one is, but I've seen 2 of these scribblers. So, don't know who this new person is hunting half dollars in my area, but never seen that kind of scribble, but now we've seen it twice in this box.
Artie Mike says, how many 4th of July privies do you think have been announced and registered on the various legitimate grading services?
Not many. It's probably a 1/4 of what they've actually graded. It takes some time to get the sites updated like that. So I would imagine what you see in 90 days from now will pretty much be close to accurate. But in the first 90 days, while there's early finds going on and stuff happening, you won't see it. All right, there's another one. So we got a newbie in our area doing this, or somebody changed the way they mark them up.
For Rob's scope, I just put the Amazon link there. You can find it there.
Best scope on the planet for the price. $39.99. I've gone through only one in the history of my channel. This is the second one. And the only reason I upgraded to the second one is because the first one's light started getting a little bit weak and yellowish. So I changed to a new one. And I'll be honest, I hated the light at first. Going from yellow to fluorescent, I didn't like it. It was too bright. But after they burn for about 25, 30 hours, it seems like they get comfortable again.
Awesome, Stuart Smith. Can't wait till you get
So the first one lasted 7 years for a $39 scope, or microscope.
New collector, you have to order a whole bunch. Pay for them up front. But if you can swing that, make your own rounds. That's cool.
The rounds are expensive. I mean, you can get some challenge coins for a lot less with a lot of companies, but if you want them out of 3/9 fine silver, by the time you make the dies, the striking fees, the finishing fees, the price of silver spot plus the small premium at the time you strike it, by the time it adds up. The shipping to your house.
I created some coin designs that I'd love to see in metal someday.
You know, you can, I don't know if you have a resin printer, but you can print something up, not a resin, like a laser printer. You can print something up and then sandcast it and see what it looks like. Won't be as detailed, but...
Finding a privy in a Denver box, would that perhaps indicate that Denver minted some of them?
If it's a full Denver box and you find a privy, I don't know if that's an indication that Denver minted them or somehow Denver got a bag of them and added it to their release. I have never found one in a Denver box. But I did find 9 Denver declarations. There's that mark again. And we did have a privy in it. So I don't know what that means either.
PCGS has only graded 158 July 4th privy coins with 6 at MS66 Plus and 3 at the top grade of MS67.
Yeah, I have... I think I have one last MS66 Plus available on eBay. I have it priced higher than some of the other slabs because they don't have the PCGS slab. And I'm not too keen on selling it, to be honest.
Trashman says, could you supply your own bullion to the company making your rounds?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if you can. It has to be strikeable. They're not going to melt it and then they're not going to make the planchets for you, the blank planchets. But if you have blanks, I don't know why they wouldn't. You just have to ship it to them.
Thanks, Dan. How many Denver boxes have you hunted that are Declaration of Independence?
I have gotten a total of 7 boxes. I hunted 2 to completion, found none. I hunted 2 half of them, and 25 rolls, found none. And then the other 3 boxes, I grabbed 10 to 15 rolls out of each at random all over the box, found none. So that's why I have them listed as no privy. I'm going to assume there's absolutely none after the big sample sets that I've hunted. You know what? We do have a 2020 NIFC in this box, and I have not updated the NIFC count. Thank you for the sip. I've been dying, Zach Eddie.
Christopher Sherman is asking or saying, I still think the mint should have salted some of the privy quarters into the roll sets they sold, considering those were just circulation grade coins as well.
I agree. And I also believe they should have bled them out. In other words, they were so in a hurry to get them out by July 4th, they just packed them up in big old bags and shipped them out. It would have been nice for them to bleed them out. You know, a bag to this reserve this week, another bag next week, and another bag the week after.
What they were supposed to do.
No, it was all in the same week. They announced it on a Monday. It had to be out there by the following week. So they just, from what I understand, they bagged them up. 25,000 of them in 2 million bag lots and sent them to the major Federal Reserve branches. Dallas happens to have a major Federal Reserve branch. And
consider getting a fiber laser and making them at home, says Phil Huggins.
Fiber laser, yeah. Burning it on versus stamping it on is a whole different look, though.
Vic. Yeah, you've got plenty.
NIFC number 2. Holy cow, we have a second find. This box is already way better than the last box.
That screwdriver head looks like it's opened several coin rolls. How many do you think?
It's from I've never had another screwdriver. If you go back all the way to 2017, I pulled this screwdriver out of a drawer because I thought, oh, that's a pretty sharp edge. But look how much it has sharpened. It is almost... It's actually, you can use this now as an eyeglass screw. It has gotten so small, you can actually, look at that. It's come to a point almost. It's getting there. Yeah, it's opened a lot. It's the original one. I can't bring myself to have another one. And if I lose it, it's going to be like losing a dog. I'm not lying.
Create Craft says, since Rob weighs copper pennies by the pound and I am tired of hand counting bulk memorial cents, is there an ideal scale out there to weigh them? And I assume multiply the weight by 0.95 ?
Technically, yes. I have a USPS scale that goes to 50 pounds. And I just put the empty box, tear it out, and dump in 15 pounds worth. And that 15 pounds is 95%. So I add the extra in. So when I used to sell 15-pound boxes of copper cents, it had the weight of the 95% in there. And yes, that's what it's worth. But a box of pennies today is over $100 in copper. So a box of copper pennies. Isn't that nuts? So all those people making fun of me when I had 100 and something plus, 150 plus boxes of pennies of all copper. Listen, we 4X'd ourselves. We 4X'd ourselves.
He needs to sell them with the mats, the lucky orange handled screwdriver. You could find orange handled screwdrivers and then put your logo on them.
I could. They're so expensive, it's not even worth it. Like, it ends up being like custom done, ends up being like $13.79 a piece. I'm like, what? What am I going to sell? A little miniature screwdriver for $20 just to break even with shipping? That's why I've never done it. Three in IFCs. I know the board's not accurate, but that's what we got. I have to add another one, and so far it's looking like, I don't know why I'm checking a 72 Denver. That's how much I'm mad about not finding anything. Come on.
Yeah, Richard Tapping says, reminds me of the big crash of pennies on a night long ago.
Yep. No, I sold most of that. I sold those boxes at 3X when it was announced the pennies were going away a few years ago. I woke up one morning and my eBay store was sold out of my boxes. And thank goodness I hadn't listed them all because they sold out literally overnight. I had like 77 boxes sold in 24 hours at $79.99 per box. Shalani remembers those days of shipping those.
Terrible. You have to do the screwdriver magnet combo.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people do that. That's if you're gonna make one. It's the matter of fact. I think I heard the zip. Hold on. Matter of fact, I think I have. Oops, sorry. I know you're looking at nothing, but I'll be right back. All right. Walker Magnet actually did a screwdriver magnet combo. What do I have that I can stick it to? Another screwdriver. So, always a good one. He had the opener. But when I use it, even though it's better than mine, how it works, and then I can always do this. You can always do this on the coins too, checking pennies. It's a great idea. I will do that eventually, but I feel bad saying goodbye to my orange-handled screwdriver, Shalani. It's the only one I've ever had.
That's a definite boom banger holder.
Well, it's not looking too promising so far in this box, Manticore.
Oh, Iron Jim, why do you have to use your generator power?
7486. Come on. You can't have an 86 date on a 2021 coin. Unless you just wanted to put your birthday up there. July 4th of 86. Is it getting hot here yet to you, honey?
No. Ty McFadden says change is scary.
Change is scary, but it's constant. Change is constant. And it's not the change, it's the goodbye. I don't want to say goodbye. It's been a good luck. It's been good luck for me. Maybe on the 10-year mark, I'll switch out if I still have it.
Anthony says, just bought a whole $50 album from 1964-1985 and have all but 6 in the album.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Jeff Tiger Thomas, 43 months RFT VIP. 43 months? Are you sick of me yet?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet, brother. We still like you. We still
J-Dog
like
says,
you.
I have a penny dog magnet screwdriver from years ago. Wonder how she's doing.
Good old
these
Penny
days.
Dog. She was doing this during the pandemic. Another 7486. No, 7426. I read it wrong. I get it now. So this was hunted by someone on July 4th of 2026. They're waiting to see how fast it takes to come back to them. That's what they're doing. They're seeing how fast it takes to come back to them. It's 4 to 8 weeks. Sometimes I got stuff back as early as 4 weeks. Sometimes it took 8 weeks to see one of my coins. Back when I used to mark the enders for the $50 boxes. When I used to open the boxes ahead of time. Say you, say me. Say it always, that's the way it should be. I can't open my hand.
I have everyone except 66, 80P, 82P, and D, and 83P, and D, says Anthony.
Get them.
Good luck.
Some of those are tougher because, unless you're only... If you're just finding any coin, they're not as tough. But if you're trying to put nice ones in, some of those are tougher dates. Find nice
Welcome
ones.
in, Bonks Buzz. And just so you guys know, we are here pretty much every Wednesday and Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time. So technically, you set an alarm in your phone, you'll always know, and you'll always be reminded when we have.
And I do have one quick change to this week. I do have one privy for tonight, not two, because I'm saving one privy for Friday. So instead of doing 2 tonight and none on Friday, I made the executive decision to give away one tonight. But I've made up for it with another nice giveaway that was gifted to us by Andrew Rossi. So I've got a nice end of the stream auction from Andrew. And we've got only one privy tonight, because I'll do one on Friday as well.
Do you ever check for the no FG on the reverse?
Only when I self-hunt. Yes, I do. I have a whole roll of ones that are good enough or close enough. But, yeah. I actually have a graded one, MS62. MS62 my butt. But anyway, that's what it got. Where'd that 73D go? Listen!
Gringo asks, did Rob mean to turn on automatic translation on the chat?
No, might be something new. I didn't check to turn that on.
I don't see that the chat's any different. Are you guys seeing something different?
Alright, listen, y'all. We got skunked. Benji, Walker, or Kennedy. I'm sorry, you have 3 in IFCs. Minimum is 5 for exchange, but you'll get $1.50 for free there, and you'll get the Benji or Walker Kennedy.
Michelle Blue says, I bought Nick a date to try on my buffaloes.
That's good. That's what it's for. I have a how-to video on that. How to restore dates on nickels.
If he ever does show, it would, to be honest, Tom, first of all, no more spamming it. I'm answering your question.
Is he asking
now.
to see the light setup?
Yes, your camera setup. He keeps asking. Stop asking.
It'll be in a members only video, maybe.
It would be in a members only video, and that's a possible thing. So, no more asking. 41 Walker.
41 Walker? Oh, we're getting specific dates now?
I don't,
Say you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it.
Open up the roll. What's on top? A 41 Walker. Listen.
Nice.
You got a 41 Walker right there. Right on top of the roll. You know what? Not a problem. All right. Literally open up the roll and a 41 Walker is on top.
Your freebie gifted membership only lasts 30 days.
Ridiculous. Literally open up the roll. Walker on
Where
top.
are you seeing it? I don't see it. What do you mean the mods? I don't see it.
Let's see if I type in this. Does it say anything? It does.
Yeah.
It translated it. Auto translate to hello. See the thing in front? Look at.
Yeah, but what about
in front of mine?
Oh, I see that, but I was like, what
now
is
I see
it?
that translated it. Oh, see,
so just translated to whatever language?
It puts it to English, but if you scroll over it, it says I wrote hola, but if you go, it says hello. Adios, amigos.
That's so
Let's
funny.
see. Adios, amigos, Sharlani. Goodbye, friends. Okay? This is what we got it. This is auto translate.
That's funny.
Scroll over it. I see Good Day by Jan. Guten Tag.
I think it's only the mods can do it.
¿Dónde está el baño? Where's the bathroom, really, Rob? All right, we got it. Yeah, you got to be a mod you got to be a mod to see it. It's so the mods can read something in another language and decide whether it's fair to leave on the channel. All right. How many likes are we at? Did we hit 250? We did not. All right, we'll do the privy now. Actually, yeah, we'll do the privy now. That people can leave if they don't want to watch the auction. I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be fair and not make anyone wait for the privy quarter. We'll do one now. At the end, we have a beautiful silver dollar, though. It ain't chump change at the end. It's a beautiful silver dollar. So there's still something coming at the end. Bag pull time, Shalani. Let's do this.
I see it now, Resin. Yeah, it is weird.
¿Dónde está el baño? 216 likes is what I see, so it looks like we'll hold off on the 250er. What's in here? At a quarter and his order, small fries, Big Mac, we be illin'. That's 3-1. What does that put us at? Hey, that's a better day. Listen, it's not in great shape, but that's a 1937 out of Denver. Okay?
High WSS coins.
37 Denver. Actually, let's put the two uglies together. Christmas stream. Wet armpits. Fan must have been off. I put my arm, you're noticing my arm, it's all wet around my armpit. That's what we used. All right. What was I doing? Year-to-date bag pulls. 3 for me, 144.
Wait, where was your wet armpits?
On the yes redemption.
On that?
I didn't realize I had the Christmas one. I literally, where's the silver? I don't know, Jeff.
It's because you had a hat on.
Yeah, it's because so I was hotter. All right, did you add a silver quarter and a silver dime?
Yes.
And add 2 dimes as well for the giveaways. It's not 250 likes, I don't think. Is this not working? Let's see the likes count. Oh, never mind. 267. I knew mine must have been off. All right, here we go. Giveaway time. Privy quarter. Extra bag marks. Listen, this is barely an extra bag marker. Actually super nice, but it does have a ding behind his ponytail right there. And some marks on the back. Extra bag marks. It's not bad. Listen, it's probably a 63 or 64 as is, but it's a giveaway. Here we go. Live chat winner is up. Leave a comment. Good luck. 4 giveaways now. 1 big silver dollar after the auction.
And as a reminder, if you've already won a privy from us, you can't win a second one. We'll have to redraw.
If we remember.
If we remember.
I don't remember.
But we also would hope that beyond the honor system here.
By the way, look at my new phone. Look at my new case. Look at the new RFT case. I even centered my logo so it'd be RFT in here. I could have slid over a little more maybe, but I didn't want to cut the R off and not see the R.
Couldn't you have made it smaller?
I probably could have. Yeah, I know for next time. I can make it smaller so that I can fit more of it in it.
Or we can make this like metally looking and then put your logo right in the middle.
But I still like the case because it does have...
It's very cool.
It does have... Oh, how do I do this? I'm a rookie. Oh my gosh, it's so tight. It has not been done. Yeah, look at it. It has the kickstand, Sholani, and it can go anywhere on it. I want it to be right there so I can watch. I like the kickstand. I want it more flat. I want it straight up. Cool. Ah! We have some
comment in the chat box now. That's how you get entered in to win a giveaway.
It's kind of cool. You know what though? I needed a case. Is it mag safe? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Let me see your phone. No, probably not. Where's your magnet thing? Yeah.
It is magnet safe. The magnet sticks to it.
Let me see it for a second. Yep. Nice.
That's good.
That is good. So the thing that I bought, if you wanted to put it in your thing, would work with that.
I'm so scared it's gonna.
It won't. Not that one. That sucker. Oh well. Yeah, I guess it depends.
Old school magnet too. Listen, I don't have high quality merch. This is what I got. Okay, I have a stamped aluminum round that I stuck my old stamp on, and I have an old beat up garage screwdriver. This is the kids lock thing, according to Tot Lock. That's what we use. This is not high tech around here. Okay, it's not fancy. This is the fanciest, schmanciest thing I ever got that Shalani bought me. All right, here we go. 100 likes, finally to one.
And there's still crap.
Southern Metal, a free Mercury dime. Southern Metal, a free dime of the Mercury kind. Congrats. Southern Metal. Let me write his name down. All right. Give it to box number 1. Southern Metal wants to give it to Savvy Sparrow. All right, Savvy Sparrow, you got a free dime. Thank you, moderator Southern Metal. He's like, listen, Rob, if it was a privy quarter, I'm sorry, Savvy. But for a Merc dime, she can have it. There you go. All right. 250 likes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. B. Vavra 3. Come on, Brian. I know who you are. You can't hide behind the initials. Thank you, brother. The bag pool giveaway, 5, 4. You're welcome. 3, 2, 1. Bingo was his name. Oh, Mark. First time winner with that name. I would have remembered that. Mark Yate P7I.
If you won a giveaway, you got to make sure that you're sending Rob a claiming email to
I can read my writing.
RobFindsTreasure55@gmail.com with your name and shipping address.
And then as a privy, as a quarter, one more on Friday. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ty G F2V, first time winner. Ty G F2V. You're not mad at this, Ty. Stopped on by, and this guy, Ty, got a privy. Ty G F2V. And it's a pretty nice one. You're welcome. Make sure you claim it. That's a pretty nice privy. Was it meant to be a giveaway? I hope. All right. Quick auction, then a goodbye, then keep your eyes peeled for Thursday's nickel hunt, and then Friday's a stream, and then Saturday's Whatnot Privy, final of the final Whatnot Privy. It's probably going to be a quick stream, because I'm probably going to flash sale some and sell some.
Ida says, are you guys going to the
Tyler Texas show this weekend? I have a Whatnot stream on Saturday. So probably not. It ends Saturday at 4 p.m. so I can't go Saturday. I stream on Friday. So yeah, we're not going to be there. And it's not even that far.
And hi, Ida.
Come on, Ida. I forgot about that show. You know, I could... No, I can't. I have too much to do this weekend. I can't do it. Can't do it. All right. Last of the barber dimes. Last of the dimes of the barbers from that set that I had.
Here's the link to the auction list. The add-ons are down at the bottom of it.
1905 P-O and S. 1905 P-O and S. Here's the S. Got some of Liberty showing. The P has a little bit of Liberty. The O has nothing. If you want them all, $22. Melt is like $14.70. So that would be melt on barber dimes, which no place will usually pay you melt
Silver
for barber
Shockers
dimes.
at 30.
1905 P-O and S.
Richard Sappington is at 31. Good night, Create Craft.
Create Craft, good night.
At 32.
We have a big silver dollar thanks to Andrew Rossi being given away at the end. A big silver dollar at the end being given away.
Claudine 32, Silver Shocker 35.
1905 POS. Now, the 1905 is actually a better date. To be honest, it's a better date. Now,
35 what?
It's not going to be the micro O, but it's still a better date.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold Silver Shocker 35.
Thank you, Silver Shocker. Did you need the 050? Or just wanted better examples? Ah, Bingo Bango. That's his name-o. Lot number 4. Oh, I know, Zombie.
Make sure you guys are caught up in on live chat.
The pretty quarter found in circulation makes me want to hunt another $5 quarter hunt right now. Like literally, I want to go hunt more quarters. That I know I got the big boxes in the beginning, but had I not got those big boxes in the beginning, I have grabbed over 30-something boxes since they've been out. And that was the first one I found other than the big boxes. And I know that's not a complaint. My point is, that's the first one I found since getting lucky on 2 boxes. All right. 1906 P-O-D and S. 1906 P. 1906 O. 1906 Denver, and 1906 San Francisco. It's the full set of the barber dimes. You can look at them, P-O-D and S. So the D is second in this case, the way that I have it packaged. So P-D-O-S. You can see if anything makes up a better dime for your collection and decide if you want to bid on any or all.
Mace is at 50.
I can't last. And I missed one
top
earlier.
Bid 50.
And I want one for me.
Sisep, I don't recognize you. It looks like this is your first stream, so we just need to...
Sisep, it's your first stream, and you got, I think you were gifted a membership.
Mace, you're at 50.
So, Sisip, I know you're a member, but it's your first stream, and you can't bid on your first stream unless you become a member, which you were gifted one, and or you pay a quick super chat so I know you're not under the age of 18 bidding on a computer for fun. I hate to say it, but it just has... I don't have registration if you've been on 3 or more streams, but if it's your first stream, you gotta prove to us you're an adult.
5-4.
J-Dog.
2-1.
Have a great night, brother.
Sold Mace Brizendine.
Mace, what's up? He got the barber fever. He got a barber the other day. All right, Sis Esp. Sick Esp. You can bid. Last rule. If you win an auction, you have to pay immediately PayPal goods and services. That way we know you can pay PayPal, because I only take PayPal goods and services. So if you do that, then make sure your address is correct in PayPal. If you have to set up a PayPal account, do it right now and get it set up so that you're one click and you're done.
Claudine,
he's like, oh, really, Rob? All I got to do is this? Oh, now I got to do this? What is the third rule?
Yep.
What is the third rule, Rob?
We should go back to saying what the rules are before we start an auction. So
Could we have some new people? Confusion. We have some new people, but I'm just... Anyone who's a bidder will appreciate what I do to make sure I protect all the bidders.
Just so you know, Anthony, we're in the middle of an auction, so we're probably not going to read your comment like that just during an auction because we're looking for bids. So I hope you understand.
Lot number 5 of the night is the 1907 PODS set. 1907 Philly. 1907 O.
Everybody make sure you're caught up and on live.
1907 Denver and 1907 S. Listen, all these barber dimes are about G4. Maybe there's a slightly G6 in here, but most of them are G4. Probably G6, 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 G4. So they're all good book fillers, but they're not high graders.
Well, good luck with your grandma.
4 of them for $30. That's $7.50 per barber dime.
Richard Sappington is at 43.
Richard Sappington said, listen, guys, let's just cut to the chase. You want it, outbid me at 43.
No, you can start bidding now, though.
You can bid, yeah, my bids count.
Now.
Your bid counts now.
Yes,
Your previous bid didn't count because the item sold before we confirmed.
We've got, so
Sisep,
there he is. Sisep, you're at 50.
I'm going to call you Sisesp. That's just what I'm going to call you. If it's different, if you want to be called something else, let me know.
And we'll try to remember.
Anthony, have a great evening. 50. Thank you for being here.
Good night, Anthony.
50 Sisesp going once.
Going
Sisesp going twice. Sick ESP 54321. Sold and hold. What's up, Mr. Snake Rock? All right. If you pay immediately, you can bid a second item tonight. If you choose not to pay immediately, you have 48 hours, but you can't bid.
Here is
second
the
time
PayPal
tonight.
link. Goods and services. There you go. And then pop back in. If you do pay right now, because you might want to bid on another item, just come back in and let us know.
Lot number 6 of the Noche. We've got a pretty nice 1908 set. We got a 1908 with some of Liberty showing on the headband out of Philly. A 1908 O with some of Liberty showing on the headband. A 1908 Denver with some of Liberty showing on the headband. And a 1908 S with no Liberty showing on the headband. But it's still a nice coin.
The link, it's in the chat. Here it is again. I'll post the link again for you. Just click on that link and it should take you through the PayPal situation. Silver Shocker is at 40, top bid. And then we've got Silver Shockers at 45.
Yeah, because Sappington was at 43.
Yeah. Sappington's at 46. Shocker 47. Sappington 48. Mace is at 50.
What's up, Mace? Mace, the barber stuff's cool, I'm telling you. I think all I need, according to my registry.
Silver Shocker is at 51.
I'm down to, I have every barber minted except for 3/4 left. The 1896S, the 01S, and of course the 13S.
Shocker 51 once, twice,
3 times
5, 4,
lady.
3, 2, 1. Sold if it holds. Silver Shocker for 51. Sold.
51 shocker. Thank you, brother. Lot number 7. The 1910 set. All right, listen. Only 3 minted that year. New Orleans no longer minting. A beautiful 1910 out of Philly. A 1910 out of Denver. And the 1910S better date. Very valuable in the high grades. At least there is some of Liberty on the headband. Just a little bit. Probably a VG8 coin. So that's the king of the group here because it's a VG8. I mean, we probably have a fine 15 to a VF20 on the 1910. And then probably a G6. Maybe a G6 on the 1910 Denver. Yeah, I don't see any Liberty. But the 1910S is probably the best coin of the group.
Means
If I can get it to... Oh, I guess it'd help to have it the right way, maybe.
Why? I think that's funny. Silver Shocker 55.
Just a smidge. I need to wipe
56.
this off. Just a smidge of the... Man, when you put it under heavy magnification, every little piece of lint stands out. Is that better? No, it's always going to have a little bit.
Silver Shocker 57. Silver Shocker 57.
Once, twice, 3 times a lady. I like how translates to
I know, it's so funny. 57.
Shocker of all silvers.
Yes.
I can read my writing.
Savvy Sparrow says, I really want Morgan O. Used to live in New Orleans years ago.
Well, we have one up for tonight, but it's a BU one. If you just want a regular lower grade Morgan from New Orleans, I got lots of those too. Wait, you got a package tonight. You might have got an O in your package. One of the 2 packages had an O in it.
Oh, no.
Maybe both did. Maybe both had an 81O in it. I'm trying to remember what I packaged up. If you got a pack tonight, Savvy Sparrow, which you did, you probably have an 1881O in there. It could be a P, though. I'm not 100% sure. All right, lot number 8. The 11 set. 1911 Philly. 1911 Denver. And 1911 San Francisco. They all have part of Liberty showing, so I consider them all VG. Probably VG8. Maybe there's a 10 in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably the 11 is probably a 10. So probably VG8, VG10, VG8.
Mason Sappington both said, let's just cut to the chase.
And this might actually be
Sappington's at 47.
G6. The back is missing some of the rim. The front's VG8. The back's AG3. So it's probably a G6 at best. But anyway, that's what they got right there. Those 3.
Richard Sappington, 47, going once. Good night, Kevin.
Silver Shocker's
Going
like me.
twice.
He likes to have a nice book of barbers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold if it holds. Richard Sappington, 47.
Richard's like, I'm getting some barbers tonight. 47 Sappington of all Richards.
Hi, car logo.
I know I've had a lot of the add-ons on forever. So I understand if they don't need to sell it, but if you want any, let Charlani know. I only have 3 rolls of the double rolls left. The Declaration plus the Mayflower compacts. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to do.
Bye.
1912 PDNS. There's your 1912 Philly. There's your 1912 out of Denver. And there's your 1912 out of San Francisco. Listen, no really high graders here. They're all G4 probably. So, book fillers, but if you need them, there they are. Sus ending, really, Resin?
Savvy, oh no. Savvy Sparrow says, this stream make me happy since my husband got hit by a car in the Walmart parking lot yesterday and has a broken foot.
Thank goodness for a broken foot. Positive from a negative, but that sucks as well. Big time. Broken foot, that's going to put him out for 3 to 6 months till he's back to normal.
Unless you're a gringo and you have it's a Jones fracture.
Yeah.
That just sounds painful.
Listen, that sounds terrible.
Mace is at 45.
That's Gringo's fault for trying to keep up with the Joneses. Wah, 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 wah. Is Gringo your husband?
Your husband. Okay. Mace 45 once. 45 twice.
Really, Resin?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold Mace Brizendine 45.
Mace has got the bar. Listen, one of the most iconic coins as far as completable, but could be expensive in the high grades, of course, is the Barber collection. You can put together a circulated Barber collection, all of the coins. Some of the quarters I mentioned are tough. You can put it together affordably over a period of years.
Mace, you won that one for 45.
Outside of that, though, when you get up in the grades on them, it's almost an impossible book.
Mace, you won that for 45, so you didn't need to go to 50. I hope you're caught up in online.
Mace, that's your second dub tonight. All right. Lot number 10, 3 more Barber Dimers. The 1914 set. A little bit better. 1914 has almost full Liberty, so it's probably a high fine. And then 1914 Denver has partial Liberty, probably a VG10. And then a beautiful, almost full Liberty 1914 San Francisco, probably fine 15 as well. So, couple of fines and a VG. These are all nice examples of older Barber dimes. PDNS. Excuse me. PDNS. You say it's your birthday.
So, you were, like, you've given me permission to create an affordable Morgan album. Is it because it appreciates?
Yes.
So if I wanted to not
At the time I said of your affordable Morgan album, had you put it together affordably, it would probably be worth 2 to 3 times what it's worth right now already.
So if I were to say, I don't have to put together that, but I can get something else that appreciates in the same way.
It has to be fun for me to see it come together. It has to be fun for me to see it come together.
Fun. Mace is at 50. Nice. Something in your eye.
It's a little sour. It's a little. It's not as good as I thought it was better than that.
Totally did, Taylor.
50, something in my eye.
50 to Mace, going once, going twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sold. Mace, listen, Mace isn't macing around tonight.
50. That one you won for 50, Mace.
Now you got 2 50s and a 45. I can read my writing. I know what it says. Plus, I have a spreadsheet.
I know there's some pretty cool bags out there that appreciate with time resin. Some of them start with the B.
1915 Philly is nice, common coin. 1915 San Francisco is in terrible shape. It's a book filler. It's got a scratch on it. Yes, but it's a book filler. And then 1916, Philadelphia and San Francisco. So 2 Phillies, 2 San Frans, the 15 PNS, the 16 PNS. The best coin would be the 15 San Francisco, but it's a book filler. Okay? Okay, man? It's a book filler. There you go. 4 coins. That's why, despite it being a better date, I really didn't add any extra premium on for it because that's there. It's an old scratch, but it's there.
All right, we've got Silver Shocker 30. No, Bill D 35.
Bill D.
Did you see Justin Green's comment? Pretty cool. I didn't.
We did not see.
Civ is at 37.
Copy and paste it. Copy and paste it.
Oh, graded my privy and got an MS65. That was worth every dollar. Thank you guys for the.
You're welcome. I told you I don't sell junk. If I do, I show it. And it's not junk,
Bill
but you
38.
see it. We don't mess around.
Mace 40.
We don't mess around.
Woo! If you need a personal shopper, let me know. I'm close to Milan, says Beth. So, since Beth,
why don't we just go to Milan, stay at her bed and breakfast, and she takes us shopping for the day. I love junk too, Mr. Nathan Oliver. I do love
Silver
it.
Shocker is at 41. Manticore is at 42.
I know. Listen, it's all good. Did I show them these? Did I show them these or just show them to you? We're ahead of schedule, so I'm going to do a quick show and tell after these dimes.
I would like a Bottega.
What is that? Is that
It's
a
a
purse?
bag, and it's amazing.
Well, then I would like a fancy... no, I don't... See, I don't care about having a nice, I look rich car, because that's not worth it to me. I'd rather just have a nicer pool pump like we bought.
Oh, see, that's not as expensive
I like
as I thought.
the pool pump is life-changing to me.
Well, that's to him.
I know that every day
nice,
I have an app that controls the pump now. I can do everything on it. I can run all the waterfalls and the skimmers and the pool returns and the pool sweep all together without shutting one off to do one or the other. I finally have a pump that's strong enough to run everything. I can play with it on the app.
The guy goes, we're going to need to add the app onto your phone. And I was like, let me get Rob. I want nothing to do with that. At all. At all.
Hi, Rob. Hi, Totally Clorox Wipes. Good to see you again.
Bottega Veneta resin.
Where are we at? 42 Manicore once, 42 Manicore twice, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if it holds to the man of all cores.
Manticore 42.
All right, Manticore. That one's yours. It goes with your big old package. Come on, Dime Girl. Come on, Dime Girl. Quick show and tell, really fast. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these. Come on, Dime Girl. Look at this extra super beefy, chunky, high relief, 2-ounce silver Teddy Roosevelt beauty. Look at this. Look at this.
That's a show and tell, though. We're not selling that, right?
No, we're not.
Okay.
No way we're selling this. Look at the... Oops, I forgot. It flips like that.
There are a few things that I don't ever want us to sell, and that's one of them.
It is super high relief, and it is heavy.
I think Rob should try and make a round like that with his
Look
logo
at the
in
next
middle.
one. Look
So
at
cool.
this. Church of St. George, 8th wonder of the world. Super thick. Cook Island 2-ouncer as well. Come on. And then look at this 2-ouncer. Antiqued astrolabe. Look how thick these are. Some good goodies right there. That's some thick packages right there. All right, I just wanted to show you some recent acquisitions.
I just love the weaving on it. It's so pretty.
All right, those are nice. You got to get them. Listen, they're chunky, they're beefy, they feel heavy in the hands. All the things I like. Lot number 12. Let's go to a barber half dollar. Listen, it's not in the best shape. It's got some of Liberty showing. It's a 1910 San Francisco. 28 bucks. That's melt plus shipping for me. That's melt plus shipping. That's all I'm starting it at. Melt plus shipping, 1910S.
We've got Civ is at 31.
Well, that is...
No. Richard Sappington, 31. James, 32.
Ideal Metal, that's a little odd that the 660 came back MS64. The 220, I would agree with that. Maybe. But the 660, that's a rough one. I don't know why they would do that.
Civ, 33.
Because I have reports of 90% of the ones I sent in for the beginning that people bought from 66s, 2 67s from NGC, and a bunch of 65s. So 2 of the ones I sold the first day are higher graded than any of mine. But like I said, I'm not a grader. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. That's a bummer. But you'll do okay on the 64 and the 220. The 64 and the 660 is kind of a bummer.
Manticore is at 35 going once. Going twice. He said send the nicest one to NGC.
Yeah, resend that to NGC. That doesn't sound
Civ,
right.
36.
There's no way I sold one at 660. It's a 64 in my opinion. No way. You'd be the first one that has reported that. And if it's true, I'm sorry. That sucks. Nothing I can do. But that's pretty rough. Because I sent only the best ones out in the beginning. Only the best.
Civ 36 once.
Wait. Did I sell one? I didn't sell. I sold none at 660. I never sold one. 650 was the highest I sold one at.
Ooh, did you get one from somebody else?
I never sold one at 660. The highest one I sold was 650.
Manticore 37 once, twice, 5, 4.
Not saying it's not possible. Stuff happens.
3. Civ is at 38.
Stuff happens, but that's a bummer. I would not be happy with a 64 at 650. Yeah, NGC has. 2 of my coins got a 67 at NGC. I have the eBay direct messages to prove it. I'm not going to show it, but I have them. Because then it shows their name.
Civ 38. Civ top bid 38. Mace is at 40.
Bingo Bango was the name-o.
Mace 40 going once. 40 going twice. 5, 4.
By the way, 64 is
Manticore,
it's still a great
41.
grade. It's still a great grade. But they're uncirculated coins.
Manticore 41. 5, 4.
Yeah, I agree, Silver Shocker. I wish
4,
they told you things like
3,
that.
2, 1. Sold Manticore 41.
That would require work from them, and I don't think they want to do extra work. Listen, I'm thoroughly convinced that the 366 pluses I got, 1 or 2 of them had a 67, and when it went to Q&A, the Q&A person decided to knock it down. Normally with PCGS, it gets quickly to Q. It takes forever in grading, gets to Q&A, and it's shipped the next day. My case, it went quick through grading, went to Q&A, and stuck in Q&A for 5 days, and then went out. And I was like, that's a long time in Q&A. 40 Mace again?
Manticore,
41 Manticore, I mean?
Yep, 41 Manticore.
Right.
Should we start stacking nickels, says Beth.
There's nothing wrong with stacking nickels except for the mere fact that they're 5 cents each, not a penny each, and they will take up a lot of space, a lot of weight, but yeah, a nickel's worth like 11 cents. They're double value. I'd rather just put my money in the pennies. They're a penny each, and they're worth 4 times. So for me, 4x, stock the copper pennies. For me, the nickels, 2x, weight, expense, not worth it yet to me. Lot 13. It's a pretty nice tougher date as well. I'm going to touch it because it is circulated. But this is a really nice 1911S. Not been cleaned. Nearly full Liberty. Great details. Stunner. Listen, I'm starting it cheap at $35 in my opinion. This would be a grader and probably would get maybe a VF25. I don't think it gets less than a VF20. It wouldn't be a grader, but it is definitely a coin that would be in a typeset. It's not been cleaned, not been altered. It's a nice looking coin overall. It's a nice looking barber.
James is at 47. Steven is at 50.
All right, there you go. It's a beautiful coin. If you want for the typeset, that's probably a nice coin. It's a slightly tougher date. It's just a nice looking coin.
Nathan is at 52. Ian is at 60. Ian Kenny, top bid 60.
Some of these minor micro scratches, that's from being circulated. You can tell it doesn't have altered surfaces, and you can see it's not been cleaned. It does have circulation wear, so you will have some scratches on it. That's normal for a coin being circulated. It's a nice coin, for sure. It doesn't beat out my 11S, I don't think. I don't know anymore. That's pretty nice. No, it doesn't beat out mine barely.
Then you would have gotten one of the very first ones.
Hold on.
That's what Ideal Metal said.
What'd he say?
This, he typed that. He looks like he copied and pasted something. I don't know what that is, but.
Oh. Well, Ideal, I don't know if you're upset or you're just letting me know information, but I thought the highest one I saw was $650. I'm 99% sure. I don't know where that was sold at for $660.
What does it say that on?
It would be on eBay.
Andrew, $5. Sorry to be late. I hope it was a good hunt. Thank you, Andrew Ryman.
I'm not the graders, brother. I can't fix what they grade. I just give you my best one. 64 is a great grade.
Success.
And if it was sold for $660, it was one of the first ones I ever sold.
Going once, twice, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, Rob doesn't charge shipping like that on eBay or on the website.
What's that?
Did you charge $10?
I did, but that was because it was priority.
Oh yeah,
it was priority shipping.
Yeah.
I lost money on every eBay shipped order because I paid priority. So
really
I charged
quick,
10. Most were $12 to $17.
Sisesp, you did pay PayPal for your first one, right? I didn't go back and see if you had done that or not. Can you double check that?
I never charged $660.
It must have been maybe that it just added the $10. That's why it says $660.
Oh, the $660s with $10. Yeah.
Yeah.
The $660 is $10
Here
shipping.
Is the PayPal
okay.
fee.
I was like, I never charged $650. The very first handful I sold were $650. Why is it bugging me? Because I don't like anyone getting unhappy grades, but there's nothing.
He said that was from eBay, not complaining.
Okay, yeah. Why is it bugging me? I don't like anyone getting something they don't deserve. And if I charge that much, I want to make sure they had a good coin. And he definitely got good coins. It's a bummer they got him a 64, which I don't think. Well, I can't.
Oh, thank you, Sisesp.
Yeah, because he bought a couple for me. I know you're not really complaining. I'm just upset that you didn't get a 65 or better. Because honestly, I would have thought everyone got a 65 or better. But I'm not a grader.
He did look through all those coins, though. Like, for
Every
days.
single one at the beginning were all the best ones.
Okay.
Yeah, I see your order.
No, spat it, because it's not done. We only put that sign up, but that it's the only thing. Like this whole wall is going to be eventually different. Sisesk 65, and if you could double check that we got his first one. He says he did though, and he's going to send a second one.
All right, listen. Ideal Metal, thank you for buying. I'm sorry both got a 64. You won on the 220. You lost on the 660, but the 660 was in the very first couple of days that I sold them, which is why they went for a lot more than normal. But yeah, what a bummer. 64 on that one is not as good because the 64 is probably worth $350 today. So you got 700 out of your 880. Basically on today's value. All right, next up, we have a beautiful BU 1884 out of Philly. I don't have gloves on, but it is a BU 1884. It's actually got only a couple of little minor marks in the fields. It's still a nice coin. It would look flashier if I wasn't showing it through the plastic. $60. Melt's 50. Melt is 50. I added $10 to cover shipping and PayPal fees. That's it. I'm break even at 60 on Melt. 1884 Philly. Don't want to waste a pair of gloves for 2 coins. I'm being lazy right now. So you got 2 coins is all you get without gloves. I'm sorry. Ideal Metal. Thank you again for buying 2 from me. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is a nice Morgan. She does have a line. A little tiny luster break line in front of her mouth. Can I get it on camera? Yeah, right there.
Yes, only PayPal, James Smith. Only PayPal.
The back is 99% problem free. Maybe a little die clash.
That we could, like, the people who... Never mind.
Who what?
Well, I was going to say, I think that the people who are negative, like, I wish that there's a way that we could be like, you can't be in the giveaway.
No, it's okay. They can have opinions, and sometimes they're strong. I don't think anyone is, well, yes, there's negative people.
I was going to say.
There's people that send me some horrible stuff on email, and I'm like,
even
what
be
are you
around
doing? Like, when did I do anything to you besides share my finds?
What are we on?
Spitting Morgan, it is right now. It's kind of like the 1964.
Oh, there we go. Mace is at 90.
Is it the Jan would know. Is it the 64 Canadian nickel that is spitting? Or is it the Canadian penny? It's the Canadian nickel, right? The 1964 Canadian Queen Elizabeth II penny. There's a spitting Queen Elizabeth or a spitting queen.
Spitting horse. Yeah, I know,
Al, I'm sorry. I had hundreds of hate emails like I did something wrong, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to show the second box because now it felt, not just because the haters, but it felt wrong to say, nah, look what I got. Honestly, it's what it felt like after the first 20 rolls of the first box. But I was like, no, they need to see this is out there, that you can get lucky. You can get lucky. I share exactly what I find. And that's all I've ever done from day one. This is what I got. Here's what it is. I have eliminated hundreds of videos that were 4 or 5 box hunts that had nothing. And I thought, well, this isn't worth sharing.
Thank you, Halo.
I started
membership.
I started in the last year resharing some of those videos to show you that I do get skunked. I know, James, you can't.
Yeah, Al, he was
Thank
very
you,
much
Halo.
in shock. Yeah.
What's that?
And he wasn't he never gloats like that anyways. Ever.
I wasn't gloating. I was just showing you. I even said
And he said, he said, I think you are more in shock.
People in the people at the videos is like, oh, he only gave some away. Well, actually, a lot of the hate mail stopped after like the first 40 stream giveaway. They're like, I wouldn't have done that. But
all right, Mace is at 90. Top bid.
I know, Jeff Tiger. Twice, if it happened to them,
5, 4,
they would
3,
be
2,
ecstatic and sell them for the maximum price possible as well.
Mace 90.
I gave away 100 on this channel. We've given away 125 as of today. Friday will be 126 privy quarters. I shared a lot. Did I keep a lot? Did I sell a lot? Yes. I hunt a lot. I feel like I deserve, as much as I've worked, to have a little bit of a win. Well, not a little. It was a big win. It was, who won this?
Mace 90.
It's a big win. It's helped a lot for us.
Vic, right?
It's helped a lot, and I'm grateful for it.
Hi, William
I'm
Fowler,
very grateful for it.
1964 Whistling Queen and extra waterline nickel.
That's what I thought. I thought it was the nickel. Thank you, William. My Canadian varieties are not perfect, although I'm very good at remembering a lot of the Canadian varieties.
Ooh, Al, I will get lights for the Christmas tree.
Thanks, Will.
When we do
or
that.
Bill. I know. I feel like I deserve to win. You hunt over 1,100 quarter boxes, and you get 2 that are the score of your lifetime. That's what it's all. That's why we do it. And even finding that one in circulation the other night, it has. All I want is quarter boxes right now. I'm not gonna lie. I used to hate quarters and dimes. We had a great dime box. Now I'm looking forward to dimes again. We had a privy found in circulation. Now I want to get back to quarters again. Like, this is why we do it. It's why we do it. We hope for these kinds of things. A beautiful 1884O. A beautiful BU 18. Look at that. You can almost slice cheese with that edge. Anyway, it's a nice one. It's got a few lines, a few bag marks. She's got a nice line behind the bonnet. One down here. Obviously, there's some bag marks. It's not a perfect coin. Probably a 63. But 1884O. If you live near a Federal Reserve Bank in any of the major cities, even within an hour of the major reserve banks, get quarter boxes. They're going to be out there. They send them to every single Federal Reserve Bank. The fact that I found one in a box tells me it's going to be like W quarters.
Thanks,
I'm just
Dan.
waiting for the time I find 3 in a box.
That's a good video.
If that happens, that'd be awesome.
Buy up 75.
Jeff Thomas says I always
84.
slice cheese with a nice coin. Hey, listen, homemade burgers are never bad either. I know I do. Thank you, William. I have them both, but they're not over there in my Canadian album.
Claudine 91.
Do I have something right here? No.
91 once. 93 Steven. 93 Steven.
I do have the 1990 nickel bear belly over here.
Savvy 95.
Sorry, Shalani, I'm having fun.
Hi, El Macano.
El Macano is in la casa.
El Macano is at 100. He got there just before you, Steven. Yeah, that guy got it. He made a nice video. What is his name? Coin Help You.
Coin Help You made a nice video. That's probably from Jan.
Yeah, this one.
And so did Blue Ridge Silverhound. Yeah. Both those defended me. They were like, why is everyone hating on Rob? He did nothing wrong. All he did was do what we all did. Go and get boxes and got lucky. But the only thing he probably did do wrong was he shared his amazing find. Of course, if I didn't share it and I kept it secret, I'd feel guilty. Then I'd be selling them and I was like, how does he have so many and didn't tell us? Then it looked like I did something wrong. So I couldn't.
Like you're hiding.
I couldn't win for losing.
Win.
After the 5th roll, I thought, this is too much. I called Charlani with the 20th roll, and she even opened a few rolls with gloves on, and we're like, what do we do?
Yeah.
Like, do I make the video?
Weird.
What do I do?
Steven is at 110.
Here's one of my favorite modern quarters, though. You guys ever find these Edith Kanaka Ole die clashes? Turn it upside down and reverse it. It has Edith by his ear.
Steven,
can you guys even see it?
115.
Can you guys even see Edith? Can you guys see the H by Washington's ear? Can you see it, Charlani? Edith? EDITH? It's part of it. There's bottom of the E.
Yeah.
There's the D. There's the I. There's the T. And there's the H.
Yeah.
And if I flip it around.
Oh, it's a lot bigger than I was
And if I flip it around, that part of the die hit the obverse die, left an impression, and they didn't catch it. They kept on striking coins. Yeah. It's a good coin. It's a good coin.
All right. We've got Steven Oberg is at 120. 120 going once.
How about a fake 1914D?
120 going twice.
The old altered 1944D.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold Steven Oberg 1.
Whoa! Steven's been a little while since you got on the old screen with the W. Steven Oberg. Congrats. 120. Got ahead of you,
B
Savvy.
Or PH? V. Steven Oberg.
He's old school. It's been a little bit since Steven Oberg got on the wins.
All right, if you guys are needing the PayPal link, here it is.
If you want any add-ons,
Goods
let me know.
Services.
Close
I have no add-ons yet. So if anybody wanted an add-on, tag me.
They're all redundant add-ons. I will only make one announcement that we are on the last of the 3 2-pack rolls. That's my last 3 rolls of both. So if you happen to need a Mayflower Compact and a Declaration of Independence, I only have 3 rolls of those left, and then they're done. You guys want to see something cool? Look at this. A silver dime planchet that never got struck. It slipped.
And you turn it in?
It slipped through the hopper.
That's cool.
And it's a 19, well, it's one of the years. A silver dime planchet. One of my subscribers sent me this.
That is cool.
A Mintair no date, 90% silver dime planchet type 2. Isn't that cool? A silver blank. One of my awesome subscribers said, Rob, I heard in a video that after finding the $quarter and the $half, you have never, all you're missing is a dime blank planchet. I said, yes. And he goes, I want to send this to you and don't talk me out of it. You're getting it no matter what.
Steven.
And he sent me a blank planchet. I didn't know it was going to be silver.
It was a giveaway, Savvy.
Very cool.
Southern Metal gifted you his giveaway, right?
Yeah.
Savvy.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you,
on.
Pete. Pete.
Can I do add-on?
Very generous,
Her
brother.
email with Rob last month. 2 rolls of the bicentennial quarters.
Who was that?
And 2 rolls of the bicentennial $half. Steven Oberg. So 2 rolls. 2 rolls of the bicentennial quarters. I don't think those are on here. Okay, hold on. Richard Sappington, add the Revolutionary War Mayflower.
Hold on. He wants bicentennial quarters and $half. He wants,
He said 2 rolls, bicentennial quarters.
I know, I have it here. I'm looking at the email.
And the Revolutionary. And I got it, Richard. I added it here.
Do you want P's and D's? A P
no,
and a,
Savvy, no.
You want a P and a D roll, or do you just want a Denver roll for those? I offered him 2 times face value plus $6 shipping for all of that. Steven, let me know how they're BU ones at 2 times face value plus $6 shipping. Half dollars are $20. Quarters are $20, so it's $40. It'd be $86 to add that on. If you want it, let me know. If I'm mistaken, let me know, but that's what I see from our email. I'll do a P&D set. Well, I'll just do 2 rolls. They'll be mixed. So, two times bicentennial BIC halves.
Like that?
Plus 2 times bicentennial quarters. Rolls at 2 times face. That was our email. I do keep track of what I do.
For an additional 86.
86, because I said I would do double face value, which is a steal on those beauties, plus $6 shipping. So I'll do that.
So just make sure you're good, Steven, with that. Just put a...
If you're good with it.
Oh, yeah. Add on. 86. Add it on. 86 is fine. Okay, perfect. Then I added it onto the spreadsheet. And then we have Richard Sappington wanted the 2 rolls.
I have it in pink because I got to do it after the stream. I'll pull you as much of a variety of P's and D's. It might be 50 P's or 50 D's and 10 P's, but I'll pull you a variety of both of those, and then I have BU rolls of them. I have them mixed. I didn't separate P's and D's on the quarters.
He said I don't have a preference, your choice.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna give him a mix though.
And then Richard Sappington got one of the Revolutionary War and the Mayflower. So he added the 2 rolls for
what was
40.
that? 40? I'm gonna go grab his now. I have those set aside. All right, let's do a giveaway.
We had chicken soup last night, Beth.
We had homemade chicken soup. Now you have 2. I do have 2. One I have a silver dollar planchet blank from William, and I have that one as well. Very cool. You guys are the best. All right. Auction EOS. Thank you, Andrew Rossi. We are giving away a very nice 1921 Philly Morgan silver dollar for free. Thanks to Andrew. That's the Auction EOS. I have one more privy quarter that I'm giving away on Friday. Right here. And because I found one in circulation, I'll probably end up either keeping it as my first ever find and slabbing it myself, or I might give it away. But I have this one that I found in circulation as my first ever.
Just remember that all giveaway winners must claim your winnings by sending Rob an email.
Richard got the 2-pack roll. So we only have 2 left in the history. Like, I have no other ones for right now. Live chat winner coming up. Good luck for the silver dollar. Let me go grab Richard's rolls.
All right, add your comment into the chat box now. This is how you get entered in to win one of the giveaways.
By the way, if we have interest in... Remember those privy quarter boxes I had? Well, obviously, I had 1,000 plus non-privy quarters that are Phillies. So if I made a hand-rolled 40-coin BU privy roll set, nope, not privies, but the Phillies, and made it a P&D set, the Denver would be Fed-wrapped, the Philly would be hand-wrapped. Would there be interest in having a P&D roll set add-on on Friday? With the Phillies being hand-wrapped from those boxes. Remember, they're still BU, but now I'm hand-wrapping them. If you guys have interest, I'll make a P&D so you have both of the declaration quarters, but no privies. That's just the remaining ones left. I saw a few yeses, so maybe I'll add them on and see. They'll be hand-wrapped. but they'll be from the quote-unquote RFT Horde boxes. Because I kept every single one of those.
Are you gonna have the Denver rolls?
I do have the Denver rolls. They're on the add-ons now. I'll have them on Friday, and I may add them to my website because I still have 2 boxes full of those Denver rolls at this point. 2 boxes full. When I put them all back together after I've sold, I'm now up to, it's actually 2 boxes and 10 rolls.
Add them to the website, please.
Add the P&D or the rolls.
The rolls.
All right, I can do it.
Taylor, you're talking about the rolls, right?
I'll add to the website, but listen, it charges you shipping. Add-ons, they don't charge shipping. That's why they're $22. I'll probably make them $20, but you'll pay shipping on the website. You'll pay $5.99. Do it, please. Do it. Vic there. Do it. We are going to go eat. We are going to do.
Do you charge shipping on the website now?
No, but for those rolls, I'd have to. They're so heavy. The minimum price is like $7.64. UPS has gone up $2.
I know they have.
The minimum price for that weight is $7.64. So I'd have to charge shipping it. If I did $20 a roll, yes, I'd still make probably $11. But after shipping, but I'd rather just get the shipping and not worry. I make it $5.99. I'm still paying an extra $1.70. UPS rose its rates like $15 or 15%. They're like the opposite of Geico. They didn't save you 15%. They charged you 15%.
Have you guys noticed that a lot of small businesses now are charging you
the credit card fees?
Yeah, the credit card fees. So if you see like an extra 3% added on to whatever your total is, small businesses, well, not just small businesses, just businesses in general.
Everyone's starting to pass the charge on to the consumer. I have not done that.
Yeah, fees everywhere.
Like I said, even on my eBay, all the priority fast shipping listings I added $10. But every single one of them was $12 to $17. I lost on every single one. So it was kind of like free shipping, but I charged $10 to not lose as much. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Plus, don't forget, eBay takes 15% of all coin sales. 15%. You sell a privy quarter for $100, they take 15.
Well, it's also like PayPal, or not PayPal, but YouTube Super Chats. They take 30%.
Yeah, but eBay, they take 50. Whatnot takes 7%. PayPal takes 3%. Both of those are acceptable to me. eBay takes 15%. Crazy. I am a 27-year seller on eBay. Actually, my 27-year anniversary is on eBay right now. I'm 27 years on eBay. Top seller rated. 100% positive feedback. Never had a return. And I still get charged 15%.
No. Oh, beachside. I think it depends. He said my eBay fee is
no. Kennel Coins. I have an eBay store. They still charge me 50. I even told him that. I have an eBay store.
You gotta look, by the way, because you didn't even know.
I told everyone it was 10%. I have an eBay store. And then after the first day of selling like 161 privy quarters, I'm like, why are they taking 15%? I called them and said, that's the charge on coins. Nothing I can do. I have an eBay store. 27 years on their site, thought it was 10%, it's 15.
Exactly, gringo. YouTube takes a bunch of the super chats, but YouTube is also free for so many of you. And that's the same way when people complain about the ads and stuff. It's like, well...
So you don't realize it. I remember the 6% days either. I thought it was 10%, and the first day I sold 161 core. I'm not complaining about the sale. I'm not complaining. But...
Double check.
15% of the $600 coins. They were taking almost $100 a coin. Every coin. I didn't catch it until day 2, and I was like, so I slowed down my selling on them and put it on my website. And everyone who won something on my eBay store, I stuck in my RobFindsTreasure.com website QR code to let them know you can buy stuff here as well.
Rebel said, I sold an item for $34 on eBay, and after shipping and fees, I got $18. That's how I was on Etsy.
That's how it is on eBay.
Oh, Etsy.
That being said,
That was
if
the
you
worst.
want to sell something like my website, I might have 1,000 people that check it out on a weekly basis. eBay, I get millions of views.
Oh,
So,
Justin Green said, I lost money on a sale yesterday on eBay. The seller for 15 years and hit the 15% plus $6 for the shipping.
yeah, you can go to my eBay store and look at my name. It says August of 99, 27 years on eBay.
That's like one of the first, because
I told them that, and the
eBay
customer
has-
service is like, we have a handful of customers older than you. I said, a handful?
You guys.
A handful. Thank you. A handful.
You know, we can't talk smack too badly.
I'm not
going to
talk smack.
Except for that. Except for that, the fees are huge, and you had to fight.
I had to fight to get
every
paid. They said you had too much money sold
penny.
in a 48-hour period. We can't pay you for
Hours
months.
on the phone.
They were going to tell me it was going to
Hours
be 6
on the
months to
phone.
pay me. I'm like, So I had to
And
go to.
the guy was rude.
So then they finally
that
released
was the
them.
worst. The guy was actually
It is what it is.
rude.
Listen, there's
Really
big.
bad.
This is third world problems. I had a great
I
time.
know.
It is what it is, but
But they were trying to steal. I'm
they were
telling
trying to
ya.
hold my money
I
and
know
make
it.
interest on it. Finally, the one. Artie Mike.
All behind the scenes stuff.
Artie Mike.
Is that a...
Shalani, we already have it open.
I know, Zach Eddie, but you can't really, like, it's just kind of part of it, right?
We already
It's
have it
just-
open. I'll do one more giveaway. Only because we're here. Oh, I see what it is. Let's do it. Let's do the combo. Let's do the combo. Shawnee, another giveaway thing. We have a beautiful BU silver Panamanian Balboa dime and a Panamanian Balboa quarter. BU dime and quarter. 1962 on these. Listen, you're not going to get mad at getting some 90% Panamanian silver. Thank you for sticking with me when I ranted over nothing. They're like, Rob,
No one
I'll
cares.
pay 15% if I found over 1,000 privy
Nobody
quarters.
cares about any of that.
I got it.
We're just talking
I just-
back-end business
I just
stuff,
want you to
that's
know
all.
that if you list on eBay for coins, you're paying 15%. And it doesn't matter if you have a store and 27 years of them, I still paid 15%.
I know, Sidey Dog, but you know what? He said, I can't believe the volume of sales that Trader B does on Whatnot. But Whatnot's a whole other...
Let me tell you a story about Whatnot so you know what happens. You sell on Whatnot. Once you have sold over 1,000 items with positive feedback, you can sell and get paid within 24 hours as long as it's shipped. As soon as I upload the shipping and hit payout, 24 hours later, the money's in the bank. eBay, 2 days, they take 15% instead of 7%, and then they make you wait 3 days until after delivery to pay you. I told eBay, I love you guys, I'll never leave, but you're getting crushed by the competition because of your old school rules. You overcharge, and then you make sellers wait to get paid.
And another thing to just look at when you're looking at your fees is the marketing fees. And sometimes you have to click off automatic marketing because that's a whole other situation too. But
At
you
a
can
quarter,
opt out of
at a
some
quarter and a
things.
dime. Thank you guys. I'm only letting you know if you're getting new to the coin business. Listen, eBay's going to have a lot of eyes on. You don't have to go live.
Yeah,
you don't have to do
it's a different...
you can let something sit for 7 days and build up. There's benefits to eBay. We know this. It's a great platform. They overcharge right now, and they make sellers wait. I'm not a new seller who opened an account a month ago. 27 years, top seller rated, 100% feedback.
Okay.
Pay me.
Let's choose another one. Some people have to go.
Oh, who said there to go?
Claudine.
Finally the one.
Right? Claudine's like, I'm waiting.
Claudine,
Wait.
you can go. See you later, Claudine. Finally the one. Husker Boyan.
Claudine, I was hoping that you were going to win it because that would have been awesome. That would have actually
Listen,
been
sorry I
amazing.
ranted. That was more of a free educational thing for those that want to become a seller on different platforms. Now you know the different fees, the fee structures. eBay's great. It's a great platform. They overcharge. All right. See you guys on Friday. Thank you, mods. Thank you, everyone. Sorry we didn't get silver tonight. Hopefully on Friday. Hopefully on Friday we find silver. You guys are the bestesses.
I know, Claudine.
Thank you, Resin, for
Same.
making a stream. I appreciate it. 5-4. Oh, let me check. I never checked the 2 PayPalers.
Oh, yeah. Stephen Oberg wanted
You can
to
leave if you
check.
don't care about being PayPal checked, okay? You pay tonight at Chips tonight, no matter what. Let me see if I got Sisesp and Stephen Oberg. Stephen Oberg, you are good to go. And I'm willing to bet that is Sisesp. Yep. I got them both. You guys are the bestest. Thank you very much. See you Friday. We'll have more fun goodies and hopefully
Bye, guys. Good night. Have
some
a good
silver
rest of your
finds.
week.
All right.
We'll see
Shawnee
you on
ready?
Friday. Bye.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night, everyone. Bye. We will find silver on Friday, I hope. Good night, William. I didn't pull a dime tonight, but the last dime box I hunted was fantastic.